Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid, Asia Public Z. We're back with, the great Ace Attorney Chronicles, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. The great Ace Eternity Chronicles back in time of the 1800s or early.
Yeah, we're not sure which time it was, but it was likely an early stage.
The steampunk era. My time of year.
The time.
It's a bit sleepy, to be honest. Bah.
There. Everybody in the comments. There.
I still love when an architect made a freaking stupid mistake saying Lamo.
Llama.
Llama. You want to say laughing my ass off, but he typed it wrong.
Lamo.
Yep, he's right. He wrote Lamo.
You're laughing my ass off. Lamo. Now a
Meow.
Laughing as my off. What?
Laughing. Laughing off.
I forgot to mention it yesterday to him, but that was so freaking funny when at first I didn't understand the clue, and then later on people when Snoopy mentioned what it meant, oh my fucking god, what an idiot. Lol. Miss Lestrade.
It opens.
Huh?
The skylight. That's what we're talking about, right?
Uh-oh. No.
All the skylights open. That easy.
Easy, then you can load that weapon. It's a light, I tell you. Otherwise, when I broke wind, I...
You can't do it from inside, you mug. Oh.
Oh?
Look, a few weeks ago, I was up on the roof deck, and none of them directs. And I had a great hog. I mean, it was coming out my ears.
Miss Lestrade, this is not the phone to be I don't even know that word. Elugizing. That is a weird word. On the subject of your criminal activities.
Now into the slimer!
But anyway, I had a bit of a scare. You know, I left Les Brooks' purse. He got wise to me. All four of them surrounded me, so I couldn't up off the bus and leg it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dang it. So what I did was I used the skylight, opened the catch and jumped right through.
What?
Yeah, the catch from the skylights is on the top side. That's why you can't open from the cabin. Interesting.
The skylight opens from the roof deck?
Bailiff!
What does he want? I'm curious.
Climb up onto the roof of the omnibus at once and verify this witness's claims.
At once, my lord. he said. Yeah, there is a click system. Oh!
Oh my head!
See? Man, I love our outfits.
Order! 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 So, it appears that this street girl's statement is quite true.
Was it false then from the beginning? I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Can you?
Now there is growing
I don't
real
believe
hair
it.
on
The
his head.
skylight opens and from the roof deck.
Mr. Naruhodo. This could be the clue we have been looking for.
Well, counsel for the defense, please continue with your cross-examination.
I was done. Okay. Yes, my lord. So the skylight opens. Perhaps I should investigate for myself. I want to check. Can I check? Ooh. The skylight was supposed to shut before.
Now the catch has been undone, we should be able to open it.
You can clearly see inside the carriage through the opening, that's for sure.
Yes, and there's a lamp in an enclosed cabin. I'm sure the witness would have been able to see quite clearly.
That's not good for us.
And somebody... Oh, he fell.
No, remember
Yes,
he was
it does open
he was
very
like
wide, does it?
he was not fell, he was like dragged down. Yeah, it does open very wide, doesn't? Oh wait, no.
Why? Quite enough to kick someone like you, Joe, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, actually, remember that our defendant that we actually defend was actually asleep in the carriage.
Yeah, so nobody know. He doesn't know who did it. Why someone like me?
Ah!
What is it?
Look, just here, look at this! Blood.
That, without a question.
It's blood!
Blood. Why would there be any blood stain there?
Surely.
Dan kommer Charlie. Zeg je dat? Hij is een wel soldier.
It can't be unrelated to the case, can it?
Okay, I think that was the clue we needed, right, Justin?
I think so.
Well, you have the guide. You're the Mr. Guide.
Well, it said to examine the omnibus again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Revealing the blood stain, which we just did.
Mm-hmm.
And that blood stain should be updated in the court record. And then you need to present the omnibus on the 5th and final statement.
Already on that, so that's perfect.
Objection!
On the night in question, the victim fatal stat in the stomach. And immediately afterwards, the victim's body was pushed through the skylight in the cabinet below. Those are the facts, and they are all proof. Really remains clearly visible on the omnibus that stands before us today in this very courtroom.
Ugh. What? That's utter humbug. Ugh. I can't possibly have any evidence.
No, you can't. I mean, we didn't do it. I tell you, it's impossible. Why do I feel he's an accomplishment of the person that murdered him?
I mean, possible, but guess we just have to keep going to find out.
Unrefutatable proof here in this courtroom.
Counsel,
My lord?
I believe everyone would appreciate a little clarification here, Where exactly within the omnibus is this evidence to which you allude? You point out what it is that proves the victim fell from the roof deck through the skylight.
Well, if I'm gonna say it's down here, that will be incorrect, so... There. Am I right?
You're right.
Yes.
This is always something we
It's
had.
very open wide.
Then I was thinking I had to press the X button and not the right button. Yeah. Beled. There we go.
Blood.
By Jupiter! Is that... Is that... blood?
Oh!
It bloodstain proves two things. Firstly, when the incident occurred, the skylight of the underbells was opened.
What?
And secondly, the victim was already bleeding when he fell through the opening. Oh my! So it follows that Mr. McGilded, who was inside in the kosher cabinet himself all at the time, cannot possibly be guilty of this crime. Yeah.
No!
Ooh, we're almost at sync. Almost.
Order! Order!
Hold it.
Hold it. But. No
Okay.
but for you.
Okay.
Airplay. But.
I like big butts
Larry,
again.
Larry, butts. Larry, butts. I can't.
God.
I like
You were
big
thinking the
butts that
same
cannot
thing.
lie. I'm very
She looks like
way as
one
the
of those
night.
rap guys,
And the
girlfriend.
core walks in the face, he got swapped.
Who understands those rap guys? They only
He got
talk to her
swapped.
because she looks like a total prostitute. Okay, I mean her butt is just so big. I can't believe
Da,
it's just
da,
so
da, da.
round. It's just out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so. Wow.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You
It
other
looks
brothers
like we were
can't
thinking
deny.
the same
And when a
thing,
girl
Daddy.
walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you
butter.
get sprung.
Cannot wait. Who did it?
Sorry, I had to for a moment.
You but the blood could have been sprayed up there when the fellow was stabbed inside the cabin.
And only found its way to that one particular spot on the skylight Sure, and that would be very convenient. And let's keep in mind that the skylight catch can only be unfastened from the roof deck. I myself wouldn't have been able to open it now, would I?
No buts. He likes big butts and I cannot lie. And first deny. And the court walks in the face he gets.
Smooth. Stop staring. Up in the G, she gets sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you notice that butt was stuffed. Deep in the G she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby.
Let's go.
No way for certain is there. If there's a gender really fell through this guy, I mean...
Why don't you have a good look at the floor of the cabin between the two seats, Mr. Ferris? Tis all too plain, if you see. There's the aftermath of shows the pillar dropped from a fair height right there, so it is.
What? No!
But it can't be! It's all...
Lies!
My fellow jury members, I think we can all agree that this is a clear proof of the defendant's innocence, can't we?
I believe we can, yes, sir. It's clear to me now where the filthy rubbish can be found in this courtroom.
So they thought they could pull the wool over our eyes, didn't they? And my knife is stuck again, help me!
Listen to the typewriter lady.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Wish I can type that fast.
Yeah, me too. And she's not running out of paper anytime soon either. Look at that.
I just love us eating that all the
Slap.
time.
Slap. I won't tolerate any of the guild's carriages being sullied with blood. I won't tolerate it.
Oh, why always do that nice gentleman who gave us that delightful park couldn't have done such a thing.
On three then, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Whee!
Objection.
Object!
What? That was so cool if that would have happened.
Chilling performance, Mr. McGildet.
Oh, and what would ye be referring to there now, Lord Van Zeeks?
A blood stain on the frame of the skylight. Such evidence is null and void.
What? Why?
For one extremely simple reason. That smear of blood never existed.
Objection.
What are you talking about? It's there all for all to see. It's clearly blood.
Objection.
I personally attend Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. So I can state with absolutely certainty, no such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At last, not until this trial began.
But
Are you suggesting, Lord Van Zeets, that this stain of blood was...
Fabricated, my lord? Yes, and well, this court has been in session.
what? Ow! Oh, that hurts every time.
What a palaver. I must say, I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor of your standing, Lord Van Zeets. But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his fine contributions to public life. I don't take kindly to slander, and I'll fight it to the bitter end. Even if it's rolling off the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Mr. McGilded, I realize this is your first appearance in the court as the accused. However, I am well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in the great many affairs of dubious nature. You are very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that the case you were involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts.
That the facts? What does that even mean?
That wasn't there a second ago.
Well, you wield a fortune of the size of Mr. McGilded, however ill-gotten it may be. Nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of a crime, bribing witnesses. A toast! Your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir.
Tut tut, Lord Van Zeets. This will not do, to be sure. What now, Counsel?
Oh, no.
I think it's fair to say this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the skylight didn't exist, you say? But if yous will all cast your minds back, is it not true that the omnibus there has been in the courtroom the entire time? How could anyone possibly have put a smear of blood in it without the world and his wife seeing? Isn't that right now, Counsel?
It's true. Anybody has been in a full view the entire time that the court has been in session.
My learned friend. Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter, in your own words.
Konnichiwa. As you wish. Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during the trial? If you're asking me, I think. Justin?
It could have been possible.
As a defense lawyer, it's my duty to advocate for the defense the best as I can. But still, it's true that there is something more important at stake here. There's no evidence that suggests that the defense did it as my learned friend suggested. However, in terms of having an opportunity to carry out illegal tampering, there's only one possibility.
Oh!
Good gracious! Explain yourself, Counsel.
Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nippopo's friend has no intention of running from this deceit.
Deceit?
I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly. The recess that we were forced to take. As a result of the smoke grenade by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade.
Bang!
What's going on?
Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face! Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus.
I hereby call an emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom.
The courtroom was filled with smoke. Everyone was thrown in confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the foul smoke and all in the chaos, it would have been possible to steal inside the omnibus.
Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten, feckless gouger?
Reckless Grouger?
You're supposed to be defending me. This a wicked plot. This a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Objection!
Objection! Whatever you think this it's changed nothing. The facts are the same.
Mhm.
After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation of the omnibus.
Inconsistencies such as
To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat.
I was wondering when he was noticing that.
Yeah. When the police investigate the omnibus, this compartment was filled with the driver's items. Secondly, we have a smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, it was not present on the start of the trail this morning.
Unfortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims.
That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. Now the storage was opened.
Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to fabricate such things. What do you think?
Sorry?
About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus?
I have an inkling.
I was seriously thinking
Where?
that.
Where's Platoon? Where?
My lord?
Yes, counsel?
There's one further inconsistency. A mark that surely shouldn't have been presented at the start of the trial.
What? What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot,
Objection!
you'd better be... Ugh.
He's like a bad hatter.
If you dare betray me, you little maggot, you better start watching your back.
Silence, McGeldert! The court awaits the defense clarification.
His dog keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what the truth and what deception. What am I supposed to believe here? No duckies.
I shall have to ask you to elaborate, Counsel. Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial? Down, down on the ground.
On the ground? This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Look, it's more fresh than the one on the couch.
If you consider that the victim fell through the skylight on the floor of the cabin, you surely expect to find the signs of blood where he landed. And as far as I recall, this blood stain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom.
Good lord. Yes, I do believe you're correct, Counsel.
Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, it might say that it was fairly careless slip of a tongue.
I believe the bloodstain on the floor is the decisive piece of evidence. But if the question whether the evidence is genuine or whatever is unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake.
Interesting.
Oh, gosh.
This trial is over.
Mr. McGilded?
I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now.
But you're the defendant.
'Tis over, I tell you.
He looks like a madman.
It does now. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw is all nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now.
Well...
And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper of the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized, so I am. I'd thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord. I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence. And in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue.
Your lordship can be serious.
Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position?
The prosecution, my lord, has no further witness or evidence to present.
Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication. As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
What formality?
All things stand at the moment, it would seem.
that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty,
Yes.
which would mean one.
That's really the right outcome here. Really all trial come at the end with all these unexplained inconsistencies.
Counsel for the defense. Your closing statement, please.
Yes, my lord. The defense believes. Justin?
It doesn't matter, apparently.
I'll just go for this. As Mr. Legal representative. Can't breathe. The air in here is so stiffening. Sure, this man and the defend lawyer, but there's only one thing I can say in the situation. I believe that the defend Magnus McGill to be innocent of the allegation brought against him.
Thank you, counsel.
Here is to you, my nipples friend, and the most abject closing I have yet to hear in a court of law.
Order! Order!
I don't like his face solely now. That was an evil face.
Oh, 'twas a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was. A grand decision. You've saved one of London's most influential gentlemen, fella. You should be proud of yourself. Here, have this for your troubles.
Ah!
Your job here is done, fella, and some fine work you've done, so you have.
What do you mean?
This justice the right honourable gentleman so secondly put it afore. The trial can't go on anymore. In your closing statement, there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we're seeing genuine, or was it fake?
His lordship will be verming, and the unsightly rubbish should be disappointed his property, as I said.
It's more like
And the stingrays are always guilty of something. Mark my words.
I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us that lovely park.
Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea.
Are you sure?
Feel something is wrong.
I thank you kindly, my lord.
It smells fishy.
Yeah.
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
Objection.
But we still haven't determined the blood stain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or the pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth.
You want to know the truth?
Lord Van Zeeks.
My lord.
The case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
My sincerest apologies, my lord.
Objection.
But wait! When we are on the occasion of the courtroom, Lord Van Zeeks ordered the evidence to be secured.
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair!
The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. What? Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fellow, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time? 'Tis the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law.
Magnus McGilligan.
Good grief, you've more to say to me, have you?
Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over.
You alright, Timmy?
Yeah, I'm okay. Nothing happened. Just cleaning a little bit up.
Okay. Well, something to be looking forward to then.
There we go. I really don't like that face when he's laughing like that.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not guilty.
Guilty. Oh, damn.
I feel there's something going on. Fireworks in a court?
Yeah, that is a bit odd.
That's a little bit odd, yeah.
I can't believe it! This is outrageous! There should be somebody that was more. What are you talking about? The man is clearly, he's innocent!
But who did it?
Yeah.
Who did kill the man?
The courtroom in Panel for the second time that day, the judge had delivered his verdict. My first trial in Great Britain came to a abrupt end. So I had to clean on the screen a bit. It's a bit dirty. But the defendant being found not guilty was only a victory for us.
February 5:14 p.m. The Old Bailey defendants at chamber. That certainly was a long trail. Certainly.
Ah, yes, it was.
Your first ever trail in On a forging soil and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. My heartfelt congratulations.
You, Miss Sato, thank you for your assistance.
Susato.
Yeah. I suppose we should be happy. Trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened.
Well, we didn't have enough time.
But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Miss' death? We don't even know that.
The sole aim of the defense is obtain a verdict that extraordinates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Aye, that's you did.
I think that's Mr. McGilded, so you took justice line.
Who knows?
That's okay.
Here we go. Nailed it. Mr. McGilded. And that girl is with him too. Justin!
Well, it seems the stories are true.
Oh, what stories?
About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. Really? Okay. I guess that was real then, after all. I'm sure yous must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely.
I'd heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. And I've you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I'm surely I did. I'm not sure I did anything.
What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man then?
I don't think it was much of a thanks to me. It was down to your planning.
You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. 'Tis water under the bridge.
Oi, mate! So I could help it.
Actually, I think he's supposed to be Irish.
On having your name cleared.
Nothing resolved.
Such oddness.
There's only one thing that matters to me.
Oh?
They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and obstinate deed. 'Tis grand, is it not?
I suppose it is.
Now the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. They'll see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth.
Yeah.
I've absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. Ooh, okay, I see it now.
It's not that funny.
So then, as we agreed aforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella.
No, possibly I said that much.
Hurrah, be whist! You're humble people, are ya? You from the east? Well, if you insist. But of this still no. You deserve a reward.
Mr. McGill, everything is ready, sir. I would like you to follow me into the courtroom. The courtroom?
What's this, officer? Tis sooner than I was led to believe.
I hope it's not an inconvenience, sir, but there are some changes to the schedule.
Well, I must be making tracks now. Tis time for the inspection.
Sorry, inspection?
They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself.
You're going to examine it again? Now?
Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing me best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is.
Yeah.
So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure meeting yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain.
There he goes. A free man. Oh, I forgot she was here too. Uh-oh. No, 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 no.
Don't move.
I was going to say that get move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Just want to say, would you mind putting that thing down?
You're grown up,
Sorry?
and I ain't all grown up. Ah, there you are.
Huh?
Naughty, naughty, running off like that.
It's some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now?
I'm talking with you as well.
Sister?
Wait a minute. Something is connecting now finally.
Yeah, and I know what, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
I think he's connected with that detective we had like on that boat. Like we know with the wore glasses.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, you mean the Sherlock guy?
Yeah, I think those two are connected with him. Because as you look at her glasses, it's kind of the same turny thing. And as you look carefully on the glasses and on the gun, they have this kind of same motive at this part.
Yeah, possible. Would be interesting if that was the case.
Looking forward to the trail run of my experimental smoker rate, don't ya? Ha!
Oh, great, she's got one
Do
too.
you want to play? You won't beat me. Ah.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, good day to you. I'm the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
An inventor?
Well, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? White, white, and more white. Your NAB shrouded in smoke, that'd at least be a pretty color. I thought to by myself.
Do we have a shroud of in smoke through all that at all?
Just took my eyes off for a moment. Once I was changing into different omnibus, and she pinched it.
Wait.
Huh?
Okay, these just got even more confusing.
Luckily, I fitted it with my telegraphic beacon.
What? Oh no, I gave
Oh,
it a
like
skull.
Kim Faraday's machine. The little spy.
I have no idea what this girl is talking about.
Anyway, you're coming with me now. Back to my laboratory.
What? What? What for?
That's of course silly. To my recognition.
What? You mean say sorry?
You can say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before.
An adult? Ha! Don't listen. I don't listen to adults.
Come on up then, follow me.
Ah! Fine. Have your way.
Oh, good, you see? I knew you want to be the right thing in the end.
I'm fairly sure what she wants is not to get shot by that massive gun of yours.
Huh?
You're a curtsy.
Well, I've been leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
You are-
stranger.
She was a living one.
Lively.
Lively one.
Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too?
Yes, you're right, but where to?
Oh,
We haven't had the time to find a place to stay. No sooner we arrived in London than we had to rush here. All driver cases are still at the with the bay leave.
it was ordinary planning to spend a day in search of lodgings.
At this late hour of the year, we might not be able to unlock.
Don't worry, though. I have a plan. You will sleep in the closet again. If the worst comes to the worst, I hear a lovely park and can spend the night.
Ah! Please don't tell me you're taking off Mr. McGilded Park.
I know you might be a little chilly for this time of year, but your youthfulness will see us through.
I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid as easy as an elder one.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound agreeable.
I started to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. 1,000 guineas should have paid a lovely warm room or a mansion. And so, the trial determined my worthiness of the study tour was over at the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were no more trying times ahead. Just the Reaper Bailey had warned. The case was far from over.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh no!
Fire!
That's not good.
How did this happen?
I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
There's someone
McGilded?
inside.
No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
This can't be.
Let me guess, Mr. McGilded. Dead.
I think so.
Roasted.
I mean, he was
Roasted on the
invited to go
barbecue.
back into the investigation, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Realm of the
roasted.
Reaper.
Well, we got through it somehow.
Yeah,
That
but we're
was
not done with
crazy.
our session yet. We can go a little bit ahead.
A little bit.
Supposed to be more. Anyway.
We need to unlock those first 6 ones. Episode 4. The Adventure of the Clouded Koro.
Kokoro.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we have observed. Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back.
Again, a knife?
Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
We're still somehow alive.
The 9th of February, 9:47 a.m. British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice Office.
Did you sleep last night, Miss Naruhodo?
No, not at all.
It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms were so luxurious. Felt like we were staying in a palace. And with all the gas lights twinkling, it was brighter than the day, even in the middle of the night.
What about enormous beds? After my time on the bureau, I wasn't able to waste a single inch of that space. I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other.
Oh yes, I recall in a short night you only can dream of normally. Except I learned that they owed £3 for the rooms. That dream quickly turned into a nightmare.
Oops, sorry about that. I think it was impressive. The intro was so inviting. I was wondering, in without thinking.
In the lodging house of Japan, the sum of money would put a roof over your head for a whole year.
I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with the bill.
I really am sorry.
Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. If we are not careful, our entire stipend will be used in 10 days or less.
London is a scary place.
A good morning to you at this early hour.
Oh, it's him again. Oh yes, and I will,
Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We have come to report the outcome of the trial at the Old Bailey yesterday.
Sira's amazing. She doesn't bait an eyelid, even in the presence of the Lord Strongheart.
Yes, I believe you had a very comprehensive indication into British courtroom practices.
Oh yes, it was very eye-opening. Thank you.
And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongheart, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end.
Yes, I already have been appraised of events. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the task passed.
Oh,
No longer you a student from the Empire of Japan, you may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote and eastern land.
thank you very much. So, am I a lawyer now?
Now, in view of a new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on once. I trust that won't be a problem.
Another case already?
Nothing trains a lawyer better than a practical experience. I'm sure it doesn't sense delifcation, do I? Defecation. Bleh.
Just that yesterday's trial ended unusual and quite can't come with the terms with it. Come with it. Oh.
What is to come to the terms with? The man was cleared. What were more you're hoping for?
The culpability of defendant has not at the present time been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. Well, Lord Vinzeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. The fact that he laughed like that is just so suspicious.
Yeah. I just can't help wondering. Mr. Miguel was really innocent.
Mr. Narahuru?
He also never managed to assure the truth. And then the trial ended. Hello?
Yeah, I'm coming. Well, you didn't let it trouble you for a second longer.
Sorry?
What do you mean, Lord Strongheart? Magnificus McGillet passed away immediately following the trial.
It was him in that fire.
Oh!
I was right. He is dead. Crisp alive. What?
No,
Mr.
he was
McGildet is
barbecued.
dead?
He was barbecued.
Okay, I can't help it, but that was actually perfect, like da 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 effect. So the bird like.
So he was inside. Oh my god, somebody locked him in. I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk.
I don't understand. What happened? How can he be dead?
After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion on the Old Bailey. As you permanently recall, the omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom.
Yes, of course. That was the scene of the crime that Mr. Gelder had been accused of.
Precisely. Well, where the Bailey's attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames.
No!
How could such a thing have happened? That is being investigated as we speak, but already police has identified the corpse found inside the shattered shell of the carriage as that is of Mr. McGilbert.
That's awful!
The man must have slipped inside, risked the bailiff's attention was elsewhere.
Maybe was needed to pay him more attention.
And how could that have happened? That is also being investigated as we speak. Huh?
thinking back now. Immediately after the trial, Mr. McGillis did mention going back to the courtroom to look at the omnibus.
Well, I must be making tracks now. Tis time for the inspection.
Sorry? What inspection?
They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself.
I have a feeling he holds a dark secret, and the one who did put the flame on the omnibus wants him to drag him into hell.
We don't know.
An inspection of the omnibus? Not of my knowledge. I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage.
But
That's interesting.
then who was Mr. Gillett talking about?
Never mind it now. The yard is making a thorough investigation. The matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police. Oh, Mr. McGildet.
And sadly, guys, this is where I'm gonna pull the curtains for today. We will be back as soon as possible. We're not sure it's like next week or anytime soon. We have to see, but yeah. This is sadly the end for today.
Oh, we were just getting started.
Yeah, it's already been an hour. Let's see. It's
Yeah,
already been an hour. So yeah, we wish y'all a good day, a good week. Make sure to hit our social media stuff. If Sira and Justin still want to do theirs, they can. My stuff is in the description below.
My DeviantArt is Sira the Hedgehog with the light blue hedgehog on it. My YouTube is Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog onto it. And that's about it, what you need to know.
And my YouTube is Just Barry's Man. My Twitch is Just Barry's Miner. My DeviantArt is my name, Justin T. Hunt. And I've got my story, Freyon Fables Rise to the Challenge, which you can buy on Amazon or through the publishing website.
There you go. I wish y'all a good day, a good week, and peace, my players. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.